Back with another episode on this great Wednesday. It's gonna be July 31st, so we're almost done with summer. Welcome back to Ty Sports Picks 24. Ty Sports Picks 24, the fastest growing sports pick channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for support. Again, you can go to the Cash App, which is cash sign TY Rebel 22, cash sign TY Rebel 22 to support the channel. It's an independent channel. We're growing. We'll get a nice mic, some graphics up. That way you can see the picks when I'm saying them. But let's start off with the picks before we get into the show. Now, we got the Tampa Bay Rays money line. We got Baltimore Orioles money line. Minnesota Twins money line. Atlanta Braves money line. Also, these teams are going to lose, but we're going to go against the spread. So, plus 17 for Puerto Rico against Serbia. I don't think it's going to be that big of a gap. And also, plus 29.5 South Sudan versus U.S. It was a close game when South Sudan played U.S., so I don't know why that line is 29.5. They crazy unless they know something I don't. So, yeah, we're going to go against that because the money lines for U.S. and Serbia are too big that you're not going to make no money. So, we're going to go against the spread. So, plus 17.5 for Puerto Rico and plus 29.5 for South Sudan against America. All right, now so let's get into the show. We got a lot going on in the sports world. A lot of college football teams are starting off camp a day early. Instead of the 1st, they're starting on the 31st because week 1 of college football season is August 31st. You got a lot of big games. Florida versus Miami, Texas A&M, Notre Dame. So be looking out for those picks as we get closer to the season. The day after you're gonna have Clemson. No, not Clemson. No, I think that same day you got Clemson in Georgia. Either that same day or Monday. I have to check, but you definitely have USC and LSU alone on that Sunday night of week 1. There's gonna be a lot of big games, a lot of big money made that week. Now I saw Eric Mangini and a couple of other people on FS1 talking about teams that is must win. People love to say it's must win the Super Bowls, must win the national championship, or bust. So I'm gonna come up with my own list of teams. I know they were mentioning for the Cowboys every year, the Ravens. I don't really think it's must win because the Cowboys don't necessarily have a Super Bowl team. They have a playoff team. But let's just look at some of the Super Bowl odds on the Hard Rock app. I use the Hard Rock app. I'm a Florida resident. Can you guys see that? Okay, so for Kansas City, it's plus 575 for them to win the Super Bowl. For San Francisco 49ers, plus 600 for them to win the Super Bowl. Baltimore Ravens, plus 1,000. Philadelphia Eagles, plus 1,300. Detroit Lions, plus 1,300. That would be a good pick. Detroit, they might be able to finish the job. 49ers, plus 600. Hey, that might be a good take. I'll stay away from the Ravens. They'll have to prove it to me. Cincinnati Bengals, plus 1,400. Joe Burrow stays healthy. That might be a pick. Cowboys are plus 1,700, and a lot of this other stuff is far-fetched. So, yeah, I look at the Chiefs. I would look at the 49ers again. I look at the Eagles. They may make a comeback, but definitely Cincinnati would be a team you can make some money on at plus 1,400. Because Joe Burrow seems to be the only proven Mahomes killer still inside the league because Tom Brady retired. So now let's move on to something else a little interesting. I heard them mention that a lot of people are critical of Josh Allen, Tua, Dak, Lamar Jackson. It's like we live in this era where we don't have real journalists. We don't live in the Stuart Scott, Chris Berman era where people do real sports work. All they want to do is criticize. Oh, you didn't get to the playoffs. Oh, you won a playoff game. You didn't get to the championship. You got there, but you didn't win. Or you won, but you're not a dynasty. But did you guys know that Peyton Manning, and this isn't my information, I got this from FS1, but I'm just speaking on it and giving my opinion. Peyton Manning, Steve Young, Drew Brees, John Elway, which Peyton Manning and John Elway actually won multiple Super Bowls. None of these guys won a Super Bowl until they were 30 years old. And I believe Breeze and Young didn't even go until they were 30 years old. So why are we putting all this pressure on these young guys to win Super Bowls right away? I always tell you guys, chicken, steak, certain foods, well, baked chicken, Well, really any chicken. You know, we're not talking. We don't eat TB dinners. We eat good cuisine here. Good food has to go in the oven. You guys are too used to the microwave. Like you think about Matt Ryan. He reached the playoffs his first year as a rookie. Still hasn't won a Super Bowl. I think he's retired, matter of fact. Flacco did the same thing. He did reach the Super Bowl and he won. And he did really good last year in the playoffs, but they released him. I guess they didn't want to threaten Deshaun Watson. That was a bad decision too. They should have kept that pressure on Deshaun Watson. Why would you get rid of a great backup like Flacco? That was dumb by Cleveland. But then again, it's Cleveland staff and GM office, whatever. No shots taken, but it's like that's why they're always in their way. You know what I mean? Not that I got anything against you guys. I love to go work in Cleveland, but you know, hey, I'm working on YouTube. But maybe I can help you guys out. But yeah, that's pretty much how I look at it. You know, we got to stop putting these false expectations on people. And another thing, I was thinking about Tua Tagovailoa. Did you guys know? Because I was watching the old Super Bowl 2017. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, so everybody feeling like you got to have this Patrick Mahomes super arm quarterback. First of all, if you look at the stats of a lot of these quarterbacks, when they win the Super Bowl, yeah, they get you through the regular season and playoff game here or there. But defense and running game and play action passing is what wins Super Bowls. I hate to break it to you guys. If you look at Peyton Manning, he never had like a 300-yard game in those Super Bowl wins. He had like 200 and something and under. I think he had a negative touchdown to interception rate in the last Super Bowl he won. It's about game management. Even if you are a playmaker, you still have the game manage. You know, I know Cam Newton had that statement and then he tried to retract it and say, though, oh, I wasn't saying the game manager is a bad thing. Yeah, okay, Cam. Fine. You know, he's a superstar. I saw him in person. You know, he did his thing against my Ole Miss Rebels in 2010. I was in the building. I was there. Like Cameron said, you wasn't there? I was there. But still, college football, you got those playmakers, NBA, but when it comes to NFL, this is the ultimate team game. A lot of quarterbacks like Brett Favre. I was a big Brett Favre fan. He threw a lot of interceptions and lost the Packers playoff games. Aaron Rodgers. You cannot put your team on your back. What you can do is do your job like Tom Brady and stay out of the way. That still works to this day. Tom Brady was approached by Patrick Mahomes after the 2018 AFC Championship when they lost, and Pat was like, hey, man, what do I got to do to get like you? And he explained it to him. You got to be a team-first guy. I actually tweeted that. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. All of the links are in the description, the Instagram, the Cash App, the Twitter, and now I do have a TikTok. Everything is Ty Sports Picks 24. So it's going to be Ty Sports Picks 24 on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everything. So you guys keep up with me, continue to support. And again, because we're trying to, build the channel up. If you guys don't mind, also, because I had somebody send something. You can be generous. A whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns. Donate to the Cash App. $TY Rebel 22. $TY Rebel 22. $TY Rebel 22. But let's get back to the show. But yeah, another trending topic has been well, hold on. Before I get to that topic, we still gonna stick on the NFL. Another neat thing I saw, passing touchdowns. So let me give you my viewpoint on something you might want to take. This is the Hard Rock app, but other apps might have the same thing. Now, for Jaden Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner in Washington, I believe he has Cliff Kingsbury or somebody as his offensive coordinator, so they're going to do big things. Do you know these crazy people got the over and under 18.5? Over is plus 105. You better take that. That guy's going to throw at least 19, 20 touchdowns. It's 17 games. That's like a touchdown a game, just over. You think Jaden Daniels is not going to throw at least 20 touchdowns? That's disrespect. Then we got Kyler Murray, over under. We going to stay away from that. Kyler kind of erratic. Dak Prescott, over under is 30. Ooh, we going to stay away from that. I want to make you guys some money. Justin Herbert, over under is 22.5 touchdowns. Over is plus 105. You better take that. You better jump on that. Even with Harbaugh, Justin Herbert's going to throw more than 22.5 touchdowns. Brock Purdy, over and under. We're going to stay away from that number. I don't like the number they're giving. Okay, Kirk Cousins, we're not going to do that one. Matt Stafford, his over and under is 22.5. He has Puka Nacua. He has Cooper Kupp. He has Tutu Atwell. He's throwing more than 22 touchdowns. But they got it even. It's at 110 is minus 110 for him to go over and under. So I would go over with the minus 110. Let's see. CJ Stroud, we're going to stay away from that one. Tua's over and under is 25 and a half. We're going to go over 25 and a half. You got Tyreek Hill. He got 21 touchdowns alone. He's probably not going to get that many, but you got Odell if he stays healthy, plus those draft picks, the guy Washington out of USC, the other guy out of Virginia that was a monster in the ACC. They got some monsters in that and Waddle. And we got Jonnu Smith at tight end. Tua, you getting $53 million. You better throw more than 25 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, we're going to stay away from that because we don't know if he's going to be healthy. Baker Mayfield, we're going to stay away from that one. Joe Burrow, again, health. Patrick Mahomes, that number too high. I don't want to play with that. So I want to make you guys money. Okay, so now we're going to move on to another trending topic that's going on. Some people may not like this, but you know, I got to play to the younger crowd. Madden ratings. Yeah, the game isn't out yet, but they're doing a build-up. I guess they kind of jealous because college football 25 is back and it's making all kind of records. It's selling like hotcakes. It's selling like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto 5 and 6. You know, the new Grand Theft Auto going to be in the 305. Yeah, 305. You know what it is. For all y'all that can't afford a plane ticket, you can act like you in Miami in your mind on the game. Okay, 99 rating on Madden. Christian McCaffrey. 99 rating on Madden. Tyreek Hill. 98 rating. Justin Jefferson. 97 rating. Chris Jones, defensive tackle from Kansas City. 97 rating. At a safety from Atlanta, we got Jesse Bates. CeeDee Lamb, maybe he is worth that $34 million a year. He's rated 96 for the Dallas Cowboys. Nick Chubb rated a 96. A.J. Brown from Ole Miss, Hotty Toddy. He's rated a 95 for them Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Then we got Amon-Ra St. Brown from the Detroit Lions. He's rated a 95. That's kind of high. I would have gave him a 93, 94. Dexter Lawrence, 95 for the New York Giants. Okay. Antoine Winfield Jr., 94 for the Bucks. Let's go Bucks. Okay, Devontae Adams is a 94. That's disrespectful. I think he should be like a 96, 95. We got Derrick Henry, 94. I can agree with that. We got Quinnen Williams, 94. Yep. Jamar Chase, 93. Mika Fitzpatrick, a 93. So they're doing pretty good with these ratings. They got Saquon Barkley at 92. The defensive tackle Justin Matabuke with defensive end from Baltimore, 92. I'll probably boost them up a little bit. And then Stephon Diggs, a 92. See, they got sense because a lot of people saying Stephon Diggs overrated. I'm a Dolphin fan. No, he is not. That boy deadly. I'm glad he in Houston. Get him up out of our division. I'm tired of him. But what I'm noticing, I'm not seeing a lot of quarterbacks. I think they doing something slick. Oh, no, they only releasing ratings by position, so they haven't got the quarterbacks out. Because I'm like, all these 99s ain't no quarterbacks. Okay, so let's move on to something more sports related. The camps. I watched the University of Miami's defensive coordinator, Lance Guidry, the Louisiana guy, the Raging Cajun. Hey, man, he had me excited, man. I like how he was talking. He was very confident. See, one thing, a lot of people want to talk about recruiting ratings. That's that nerd talk, man. I was in locker rooms. We never said, oh, you a 3-star, you a 4-star. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bow down to you. It never was like that, man. If you were looking at a computer geek to tell you how good you are at football, this ain't for you, dog. But anyway, he bringing that culture. It's even a quote he said he made in an interview with not Inside the U, but Canes Inside one of the sites. Shout out to Canes Inside, D-Money and everybody. He said basically he in a nutshell that he had to adjust because of lack of linemen. He had to adjust to 3 down linemen. But basically he said now that he has the guys, he says it's not about sticking to a system. He goes based off experience and he goes based off of what works for his guys. So that's dope that Guidry has that. Also, Mariball, the offensive line coach, talking about how they carry 8 linemen just like an NFL team. Other than center, All his guards can play tackle. All his tackles can play guard. And he just wants guys that's hard-nosed, that's working out on Saturdays when the facility ain't open, you still getting it in. And I just like the vibe that they was giving off. That's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about. People think it's just about ratings or recruiting. It don't matter what rating you are. Even at Alabama, Josh Jacobs was a 3-star. When you win them real programs, everybody gonna carry their weight. Everybody a 5-star. So stop looking at another guy to make a play and everybody just gotta have that culture. I've been on winning teams and losing teams. Losing teams, look at the next guy to make a play. Winning teams can't wait for somebody to shoestring ain't tied, helmet ain't right, so they can go in and you'll never get your job back. Cause everybody a dog. You ain't looking at this guy to make a play. But that's my show for the day. God bless. Go put the picks in. Let's go.